Hello, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today I'm going to talk about my top 5 low cap picks. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's crack on. So let's begin. I'm not going to put these in any particular order because this is my top 5 and I don't like any more than the other. So first up, Ferrum Network, empowering individuals with decentralized finance. The problem, they say, is that blockchain has shown us a better way forward, but a lack of interoperability, slow network speeds, and the absence of user-friendly applications has slowed widespread adoption. That's true. And they are talking about Bitcoin there. The lack of interoperability meaning you can't use Bitcoin for anything other than a payment gateway. The slow network speeds, Bitcoin is very slow. It's 7 transactions per second, and if you compare that to, for example, XRP at 25,000 per second, then it's completely flawed. And so that has slowed widespread adoption. And their solution here to take control of your money with vertically integrated line of decentralized financial applications. And here we can run through some of them. So first we have the first Kudi app. This is it's like a payment gateway for the African economy. So here we have invest in digital currencies and remit money around the world using an African fiat gateway and payments application. This works the same way as crypto.com, which is booming at a minute, and for example WazirX. You have an app on your phone, you have the wallet there, and you can buy and sell cryptocurrency and sell it to people, send it to people. And then you have a payment card also, which you can use for your daily purchases in shops. That is available on Google Play and the App Store. We have the Unifier wallet. This is the first non-custodial wallet with link drop technology and decentralized private key recovery. So this has been released very recently, I believe over the last week or so, and that has been reflected on the price at Ferrum Network. It has had a decent increase. Next up we have the exchange with Infinity DEX. This is yet to be made, but is part of a roadmap. The first cross-chain DEX with advanced DeFi features like decentralized margin trading. And then finally they have the Sub-Zero wallet, which aims to be like a cold storage wallet, but on your device, so securely store any digital asset in the first cold storage app that operates in any offline Android device. Over on CoinMarketCap we can see some of the key stats. So Ferrum Network, which is FRM, currently trading just over 3 cents, on a little bit of a decrease today, 4.42% down, as yesterday was all-time highs. Currently ranked 566 out of all cryptocurrencies. Max supply 331,718,750 FRM, with a current market cap of just over $4.5 million. Looking down towards market pairs, majority of the trading, around 70%, is getting traded on BitMax against Bitcoin and Tether. And then scrolling down, here we can see the all-time highs, which was yesterday, and that just slightly under 4 cents there, 3.8 cents. If we just take a look over the charts now on BitMax. And on the BitMax chart here, we are looking at FRM against USDT pair. This is on the daily time frame, and as you can see, it is on a bit of an exponential growth at the minute. So if you take the yearly lows, which was at 28th of March 2020, and we take it over to the period of the all-time highs yesterday, let's get that on. So that's just over 1100% price range, and that has been one hell of a rise. You would expect it to drop down a bit. I mean, it did shoot up and took some of them sell orders, but you can see we are hovering around just above a 3.5 cent price at a minute. For the future though, I mean, we are on a bit of price discovery now, so this coin has not been through a bull run. It wasn't here when we had a major 2017 pump. So in my opinion, this will fly in the future. We just need to potentially have a look at some entry points around here. If we draw the Fibonacci on, where's my Fibonacci? It's not there, it's up here. If we draw the Fibonacci on from, we'll take this point here and that, the highest point there. So we are expecting it to retrace at some point, and we have all these key levels around here. in my opinion, if we can get in at around 2 cent, and then load up as much as you can, because that will be an insane buy for our future. If Bitcoin does absolutely drop through its arse and drops down back below 5k, then some of these levels could be expected if altcoins do follow, but we'll just need to wait and see. But that is on the list as number 1 today, so Ferrum Project is a great buy for the future. Next up, Avido Project. So it's a decentralized ecosystem for ticket sales and performers. You can sell your tickets and attend events securely with low commission. Moving down, it does tell you what it is about. So Avido is a blockchain-based platform consisting of B2B and B2C marketplaces. It unifies all businesses and participants involved in organising events. Our aim is to build a marketplace and a true ecosystem that will help the $850 billion event industry grow by connecting all parties without unnecessary middlemen. So it does aim to do everything under one umbrella. It's great for organisers, promoters and attendees, and also great for people wanting to buy and sell tickets. So it does cover everything under one umbrella. Avido, which is EVED, is currently ranked 1,341 out of all cryptocurrencies, so it's still very low and very new to the crypto space. Current price per coin is 0.018 cent. A total supply of 17.756 million, with a current market cap of 241,846. Explore it again, it is an ERC20 token, but at some point in the near future they will be using the Locktrip blockchain, which has been purposely built for Locktrip, but Avido will be using that, and they've come into a partnership to use their blockchain. As you can see, we have had quite a little bit of market reaction, and recently, probably since around March when Bitcoin is all-time lows, then we have had quite a bit of movement on Avido. Moving across to the market pairs, Bitforex getting pretty much all the volume there. It's getting what you could call 98% of the volume, with a little bit on Etherflyer. Etherflyer is a recent addition to the exchange listings. And if we just scroll down to what's the main point here, is the all-time high was last June at around 43 cents. So you can see we've got a lot of room to make up on that going forward. Number 3 is the Falcon Project. This is a project which is quite close to my heart. I have some friends who've made this project from working with them in the past in blockchain projects, and this is a great project, and the graphic designer for this is second to none, so everything is absolutely pristine. So the Falcon Project is an ecosystem that includes 2 completely interchangeable blockchains. So they will have 2 blockchains, ERC20, which is the FNT token, which is the one that you can trade. That's currently on Whitebit at the minute. We will take a little chart in a second. And then we have the FNC coin, which is yet to be decided, but that will more than likely be a fork of an existing privacy coin. So for example, Monero or Verge or something like that. What's great about Falcon is they started off as using the engine platform. So what they did was created a load of ERC115 collectible cards, and then later on they airdropped to these people the supply. So I think they've only dropped a few billion out of a quite large supply. They have said about doing a burn to get rid of some of the big numbers, but it was a great start, and it was a bit of a shock for people who got them collectibles to be part of a project and then found out that we received coins, and then ERC20 tokens are trading now. But one thing is the unique reward system. So if you do hold a certain amount of FNT tokens, so it's either 1 million, 5 million, 10 million or 50 million, what you can do is you can send these tokens to a designated address which the Falcon team have set up, and you will earn 40% per year in vouchers. So what will happen, you'll lock for example 10 million FNT up, and every 3 months you will get a 10% reward sent to your ERC20 address, which is mainly, I think you have to use Engine, and then you have to go into Telegram and use their swap bot on the Telegram, which is quite cool. I've used it and it worked really well, so I've now got tokens locked up for the next year, and I can take them out at any point I want, but I might as well keep them hold just for getting that 40% reward per year. Who knows, it could be massive at some point in the future. Falcon is yet to be added to CoinMarketCap as it is that new. It has literally just been trading for probably 2 weeks now. The project's probably 4 months old, and the airdrop only got done a few weeks ago as well, so it's very fresh. But like I say, I do know the people who are in charge, and it's working very well so far, and we have had a little bit of price rise since the beginning. So as you can see, again, it is an ERC20 token. You can see that on Etherscan, you can see who's holding what and the movements of Falcon recently. You can see the circulating supply is 100 billion. I do believe that will decrease at some point. And once the data for the airdrop has been sent into CoinGecko, then we will get an idea of the market cap of that coin. Moving further down, you can see on the chart here, we have a little bit of price action, but what I want to do is take you over to Whitebit, and we can have a look at some trading that's just been going on in the beginning of the project. So Whitebit was the first exchange that Falcon listed on. We have had a little bit of price action recently, but as I say, it's only been listed since the beginning of June, the 2nd of June it was listed. If you zoom in a little bit, we are on the hourly time frame here, you can see we've had a sharp increase really. We came on, we dropped down, and then we were trading at around 44 Gwei, and then we had a few new buys coming in. It took it up to 74 Gwei, which was it's quite good to see the project is first out, but we do need to find out what the price is going to be over the next month or two. But you would expect us to start moving up. If we just look on the order books, so as you can see down here, we have a fair few buy orders down low, but then you can see we've got somebody putting a 5F support at 45 Gwei. Moving further up, and you can see people are starting to put some orders in place. There's plenty of sell orders to pop into there, but still not loads. As you can see, we have a little tiny wall at 70 Gwei, but then there's not much there really. It'll take a few buys to come in, and this could easily move up. This could be it tomorrow. So for example, where are we now? Next wall, you could say, which is 3F, which is only 600 bucks, is up at 99 Gwei, so that could pretty much double overnight with just a few buys going through. But for the future, I'm expecting this to be a great coin to hold. The fact that in the future you will be able to either choose to send your money privately by the FNC coin, or just for quick daily use the FNT token. It's great to have that dual aspect to it. So that's number 3. Number 4 is Sentivate, the universal web, the future of the web. So Sentivate is a hybrid web built to be a viable and realistic replacement for the modern web. Faster, safer, and more scalable than any solely centralized or decentralized web. Moving down, we can see that the vision is to utilize both sides of the same coin while revolutionizing core technologies. A solely centralized or decentralized web can't solve this issue alone. A revolutionary replacement for today's web is a system that is centralized focused, that enhanced by decentralized components, both sides of a coin working together to fully maximize the internet's potential. Moving further down, we can see some of the tokenomics about Sentivate. So Sentivate is currently a token, again, ERC20. It is built on the Ferrum Network. In here you can see some people who are holding it, and the total supply is currently 4.2 billion, but again, this will have a mainnet, and it will change over to Viat. So Viat is the native currency of the Sentivate network. Shortly after Sentivite's web launches, development of Viat will begin. When Viat is enabled on the network, token holders will be able to swap 1,000 SNTVT for 1 Viat, therefore taking the total supply down to 42 million coins. Sentivate, which is SNTVT as stated before, is currently ranked 617 out of all cryptocurrencies. Current price $0.001526. We're having a slight decrease today. It has been moving up recently. If we have a look at the charts here, yeah, we've had a movement up recently, so a retrace was expected. Total supply 4.2 billion. As we say, that will decrease by 1,000%. So you'll be able to swap your SNTVT in the future for Viat. Current market cap is $3.6 million. And scrolling down, what I'm interested in is the all-time high. So in July of last year, it was around 0.003223, which is probably about 50% down from all-time highs. On the charts here, I'm going to use Stex. I did try looking at Hotbit. It didn't go back quite as far, and it was crap as well. So let's have a look on Stex here. This is not the best. It's not got the most current trading, but over the last year or two, it has had the majority of the trading. That's where the price action did seem to happen. As you can see, we shot up there to around 210 Gwei, and it has ever been down since then. But we are in a bit of a strange period of time when Bitcoin's not been doing much. Alts have been booming a little bit, and as you can see there, we have had a price rise, but again, it's retraced here. So for entry prices, I'm holding Sentivate. I bought somewhere down here, but way back like last year. So I'm still holding, but I'm holding on for the future. If you want to look to get in, we're still retracing here, and there's nothing to say it can't come down further. So if you're looking, buy around 50 Gwei, and that will be a great entry price to get in there for the future. In terms of predictions, who knows? It could be an absolute moonbag depending on what happens. These all-time highs will be broken in my opinion, and there's nothing to say. So that was around 200. There's nothing to say we can't times 4 times 5 that, and when the supply is decreased, that will massively help, and once their product is also released, that will again help. So that's number 4 on my list. And finally, number 5 is WazirX, which is WRX. This is India's most trusted Bitcoin exchange, and it acts a little bit like Binance Coin does to Binance and KCS to KuCoin. So introducing WRX, just like Bitcoin and other crypto coins today, WRX is a token created by WazirX. There will be a maximum of 1 billion WRX coins ever created. WRX is a utility token backed by WazirX, forms a backbone of the WazirX ecosystem. We launched WRX tokens to involve our community in helping us build out WRX and reward them accordingly by contributing to our success. This helps us stay true to the ethos of cryptocurrency and blockchain, to share the rewards of WRX success with our early adopters and supporters. As you can see, you can download the app, or there is a website for usage. Here you can see the exchange and peer-to-peer section up there. On CoinMarketCap here we can see that we are currently ranked 298 of all cryptocurrencies with a market cap of $14.3 million. Total supply is 1 billion with 107 million circulating supply. As you can see, we have a volume of $5.9 million. Scrolling to a market cap, market pair survey. So Binance is the biggest list in here. We are getting 33% of the volume is on there. WazirX exchange itself, and then you can see, well, this is on some good exchanges here. Binance and WazirX and WRX are all good exchanges. If you scroll down to the all-time highs, which was 22 cents on March, I think that's close to when it was listed. It was it shot up a fair bit. I remember it listed on Binance and it shot up, so currently ranked at 13 cents now. So we're still a little bit down on the all-time highs. This is a new token, so it never went through the bull run of 2017, so a lot is to be expected of this. I do believe that CZ does own WazirX as well, so he's starting to buy up a fair few things now. He owns what we're looking at. He owns CoinMarketCap, and he's starting to own a fair few things in this space. So to wrap up, let's finish on WRX USDT pair on Binance. This is the daily time frame. As you can see, we listed at the beginning of February 2020 and we did shoot up. I remember buying some. I think I bought some on this wick here and sold it around here. I didn't sell it at the top. And then again, I bought back in here around here and sold it around here. I've not bought back in since. But as you can see, we've actually found this price now, and we've been trading within that channel, as you can see here. So we've been trading within that channel. And it's not broke above it or broke down really. We've had a couple of wicks, but depends what Bitcoin does now really. I mean, if Bitcoin drops, then I think this will follow. But what I need to do is potentially get some entry prices to buy into the WRX. Like I say, I'm not currently holding it a minute. But what I'm going to do is have a look at some entry points to buy in potentially going forward. So if we just take this bottom wick here and we'll shoot up to around there. So some potential entry points going down here is on the 618 level will be a good entry point, but if Bitcoin does come down, you could potentially look at around this level here, around 10 cent. That will be a great investment opportunity for our future, knowing that if this is the biggest exchange in India, and cryptocurrency is big in India, then it will take a foothold and we should see some all-time highs being made in the future. But yeah, that will wrap it up for today's video. That is my top 5 low cap altcoin picks. So if you're interested in finding out any more, need to know, just drop me a comment or an inbox on my Telegram, and I will get back to you and let you know about any information that you need. So that will wrap it up for today. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.